Man, I tell ya, I have some of the worst luck. This is Vesylum. Skip the intro part. So let me just get on into this gameplay here. So I'm not a big red gunner. I like to red gun commentaries. I don't really like those sniper commentaries. I don't know why. I'm just more of a red gun commentator. But I rarely red gun. When I do, I don't usually do this. When I red gun, I normally just rush around, play the objective, just try to get a bunch of kills. But I saw Woody's Gamertag's video, and he inspired me. He finished his MOAB non-streak, and he got a MOAB. First one, so I was like, I'm gonna get a MOAB. I'm done with this. And I know there was an infected MOAB earlier. That doesn't count. No one counts infected MOABs. It's garbage. Gosh. But so I hop on. I play some kill confirm, and I go, why not? Kill confirm sounds like a pretty nice game mode to play. Throw on the specialist perk package, strike package, or whatever you people call it nowadays, and I go 23-0 and I die. And I tell you, man, I was mad. I was like, no! I was raging. I was like, my heart was beating. I thought I was gonna get it, man. My highest streak ever is 22, and I got 23 in this video. It sucks that you can't bring up the score in theater mode, because you won't actually see it's 23-0, so you'll just have to take my word on it, or see the score at the end, and then kind of do the math. But, about the time where I was around 20-0, I said, you know what? I'm 4 kills away from my first MOAB. I can do this. So I start going a little stealthy. Like right about here when I got my perk package and killed that guy, I actually thought I could do it. I think my closest moment to death is coming up pretty soon. I go down here and watch, get ready. I think it's coming up. But, the death was stupid. Like, the guy came up, you'll see it. I'll just leave it to the end. Here's my scary moment. That's a scary. I also had another one a little later on. This was an intense gameplay, and I won't die till I have 23 kills. So, oh man, MOABs. You know what? After watching this and thinking about it, I'm gonna go for some more MOABs. They're not actually too difficult to get, actually. You just need to basically set your mind to it. It sounds kind of cheesy, but, that's just how it goes. And, I've been working on some editing stuff lately. I guess I'll get you up to date. Right now, I am working on the introducing video for Optic Wallbang. And, Spratty's editing contest, I got honorable mention. It's alright, I guess. I'll take it. It's kind of funny that I was the only rock edit in either the winners or the honorable mentions. All the others were dubstep hip-hop edits, so, best rock edit, I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's get on. I was actually doing the introducing video for Optic Wallbang and Optic iRed, but I actually didn't have time for Optic iRed, so I had to drop it. Which kind of sucks, man. That's two edit. Yeah, right here was another moment. I was like, ah! When I thought that guy was about to kill me. He's like sitting in the back, just calling in his care package. Like, what's happening there? But does anyone know how to make Sony Vegas play smoother? Like, it's so laggy. Like, I know you can, highlight whatever and then do Shift B, but that, it, takes up a bunch of your computer space, and you really can't do it to some long commentary video file, You just can't. And, sad that I had to drop something by iRed, I thought it was, pretty much an honor to be asked by 2 guys in Optic to edit for him. I think that's crazy. And to think I was one place away from editing something for Spratty. Oh, God. If I were to get something on FaZe Clan and both Optic Nation in like the 2 months, that'd be just crazy. Like, I can't even believe how far I've come as an editor. I'm also working on a trailer of mine, and it's kind of funny. Like, whenever I edit for myself, it's kind of funny how different it is from other edits. Like, other edits, they're alright. You know, don't get me wrong. But, you know, when I edit for myself, I pick everything. I pick the color correction. I pick the songs. Big thing. When I edit for people, you know, if you don't mind, you know, let me pick the song. If you like the rock and hardcore stuff, what I like to do basically, and this is what I'm going to do for my montage, is I'm going to put a bunch of songs together. The best parts of the songs. Like, you know how there's songs, and they have the moment where, you know, you go upbeat, and then you go to the chorus? I'm just going to take, like, a bunch of songs, 10 to 15 songs, and just take the choruses of the songs. I think that'll make one intense montage. I'm already working on my trailer, and right now, oh my gosh, it's looking brutal. I have some crazy effects on it. Like, it is by far my best edit so far. Like, I can't even believe what I did to it. It's just that crazy. I think it was around this moment, too, where I was like, holy crap, I'm gonna get this MOAB. I actually, like, thought in my head, I'm getting a MOAB. You know, I thought there was no doubt after I got these kills. I'm really close right now. But yeah, that's basically what I'm doing so far. It's kind of sad, Third Eye Snipers, you know? There's been a bunch of people leaving. We've been growing really slowly. I don't know what's up. We need something to spark. We need something new. You know, I've proposed trick shotting, you know, some kill cam series, but no one's up for it. You know, whenever I mention it in the chat, everyone's just like, "You serious, bro? You serious?" I mean, I think it's a good idea for clans to do. You know, it's all sniping. You know, you gotta look at it that way. You can't look at it's either trick shotting or kill feeding. You can't look at it that way. You know. And here's just something random. I was walking in the halls one day, and there was these three. Not that I'm like being racist or something. I'm just saying what they are. You know. There were these 3 black people in front of me. 2 girls, 1 guy. And it's pretty funny. The one girl was like, "So I was watching porno yesterday and the girl was crying." And I was like, "Why are you still doing it if you're crying?" Or something like that. I was just like, what? Did I just hear that? Like, it was like the weirdest thing. Like, yeah, it's a little off topic, I know. And you can see me knifing the air there. I was so pissed. You know, there's the death. It was a stupid death. Right when I got my 23rd kill, I die. You know, from here on out, I basically just said, screw it. I'm just going to run around and just not even care about what happens. I don't care about my deaths anymore. I hate these people. Like, he just kind of sneaks up behind and just owns me. Like, man, 23 kills, and he kills me like that. I should have been playing a little more cautious since I was that close. And another thing. Do you guys know any good prank channels? Like, other than, like, the mainstream ones, like, you know, some good ones are, you know, Ed, Bassmaster, my B. You got Jack Vale. I also like J-Stu. They're one of my favorites. They're hilarious. Go check them out, J-Stu Studios. Dude, I really love prank channels. Let me know if you guys know of any prank channels. I need to subscribe to some more. Love me some pranks. Probably my 3 favorite in no particular order of videos to watch would be gaming, pranks, and probably comedy sketches. You know, I like to watch Smosh. I don't really... yeah, Smosh. Ray William Johnson is alright. He's had a few funny jokes in there, but I just watch him for the videos that he shows. Some of the stuff that they do, like, between the videos is kind of stupid and cheesy. You know, not to offend anyone, but it's funny how I have this one video, how to get a MOAB with 0 kills. It's, you know, quote unquote video game viral. It's almost got 200,000 views, and it's funny how big of a deal people make out of how to pronounce MOAB. Like, there's been over 100 comments on how to pronounce MOAB, and I could not care less how to pronounce it. I don't care. Like, it's a word. Who honestly cares? You know, MOAB, 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 whatever. It doesn't matter. Ended up being a draw. That's really strange. I hope you guys enjoyed this little spiel. I don't even know what I commentated about. You know, I just kind of randomly threw out some words, but I don't know what I'll title this video. What did I just say? Title this video? Man, title this video. God. Oh, well, that basically sums this up. Tell me what you guys think. Let me know what other videos to do. And I think I got this good idea for a series that I'm might try to do. I'm gonna have to see how it comes out, but I think it's a really good series. I've never heard of it before. And yeah, basically sums this up, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.